Hello everybody, I'm Renzo Mox, and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars buildable figure set review. Today we're taking a look, yes, finally, we're finally getting back on these. Today we are taking a look at the, let me check, Elite Praetorian Guard. This set was released in the, released on Force Friday, September 10th? September 1st, I don't remember. It came out in September of 2017. And so it's technically a summer release? Yeah, technically a summer release. So yeah, let's just dive right in. So, here we have it. Yet another Star Wars figure that I freaking love. These guys are doing a pretty good job. Now, the previous wave that we got was considered probably to be one of my favorite waves of these Star Wars buildable figures. Not only did we get a pretty cool Stormtrooper figure, but we actually got a speeder bike, a Technic vehicle, and I freaking loved it. And now with this wave, while I only have two of the sets, my predictions are that I'm probably going to only like two of them. And this is definitely the one that I like the most. So the Praetorian Guard is basically the new version of the Emperor's Guard from the original trilogy, I think. I mean, it's red. Yeah, I'd say it is. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few things. So yeah, first of all, pretty much everything here is red. Everything is red, which means, guess what? We have recolors. I want to start off with a little bit of, I'm going to start off with the recolors. So first of all, lifting up his skirt, you can see that we get Star Wars shins in red. That is really cool. Not only is that cool, but we also get red feet, which we've gotten before, but I don't have that many of them, so it's very useful. We also get this piece in red, which is a recolor. We get forelongs in red. Now this would be so good, but to some people it's not, because it has this line printing on it, which takes it away. I can completely understand that. It makes perfect sense why that would take away, but it's not that bad. It doesn't really affect it too much for me. It's just lines. I'm still going to use them as is. And then, I'm not sure about all the Technic pieces recolored. This might be recolor. I have no idea. It's that sort of Technic wing piece. But these are recolors. The red Hordika necks. Now that is actually really interesting. It's a very weird recolor, but I actually really do like it quite a lot. I think the recolor itself is really, really surprising. It caught a lot of people off guard, including my good friend Thatch Mac, who was really shocked by that. What else? That's pretty much it for recolors, I'd say. I don't know too much about Technic, so I can't comment on those. But for new pieces, we have this head. Now, not the biggest fan of this head. It's kind of derpy looking. It just looks like Camilio with like a piece of cheese on his head. It just kind of looks dumb. There are other versions of this head, so I kind of wish that they took a different figure to base it off of, because the big chin and just overall, I don't really like the head itself. I mean, it looks fine, but it's not, it's not amazing or anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it that much, but whatever. It's alright. And then we get this new shoulder armor. Now what's cool about this is it is massive. This is a big piece of armor, as you can see. Very large. And also, most of the add-on armor, the pegs are actually towards the bottom, but in this case they're actually in the middle, which is really cool. And there's a little slot up there so that you can move the shoulders up and down. It's pretty dang useful. And I have to admit, I will be using that piece a lot for mocking. And the final of the new... The final piece that's technically new, I'd say, is this little dagger. I love it. It's perfect size for an Okotin. The blade sticking out looks kind of dumb, but whatever. So yeah, I like this figure. Pretty much everything on him is red. Unfortunately, they didn't give him red of these pieces. I think if they gave him red of those, it would be perfect. I would love that, but unfortunately, we just have him black again, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. He also does have this very nice skirt sort of thing, and I really do like it. And as you can see, he does have a Technic build because of his function, which is a basic skull basher function. So what you got to do is move this back and forth, and it's the same thing we've been getting. It's just a simplified version of Basher and K2SO's function. In fact, it's kind of gimpy. It doesn't work out that well, so yeah, not a big fan of that. Also, like the instructions, or not instructions, like the back of the box can show, you can split his blades up into two and use them as is. And I like the split look a lot more. It gives him more of a ninja, sort of samurai-esque vibe. And yeah, I definitely prefer this look over everything else. It's a nice, really cool look. You can get him in some pretty good poses. The actual coverage and stuff, all the armoring, works really well and makes this guy look pretty freaking cool. He's also sorry. He's got some good printing on the chest there with the little blue square, just random bits of printing that makes this guy really cool. So yeah, I do really like this guy, but unfortunately I don't have that much else to say, so let's just move on. So, the first thing that I want to address is that this is a fantastic set, and I definitely recommend you should pick it up. For 25 bucks, yeah, that's a steal. Unfortunately, it was 30 over here, but that's just the way how prices work, and I'm not going to complain about it anymore because complaining is just pure useless, especially considering that we've been doing this since basically the dawn of time. If anyone's super confused by what I just said, Canadian prices are way more expensive than American prices. Anyways, I love this guy. He's got a lot of nice recolors, a lot of nice pieces, and overall just looks kind of cool. Aside from the kind of gimpy head, which, you know, the actual head itself is kind of gimpy, but I do actually prefer, it does look good in the context of the figure with the armor and all that. He does look really cool, and I like it. It's such a it's a pretty dang cool figure to look at. He just has a lot of cool, that's how I describe this guy, very cool looking. Is he one of my favorite figures? No. I mean, if he was black or white, he'd probably be terrible. I mean, I'd like these pieces in white or black. That would be cool, but aside from that, nothing else would really stick out about him, and he'd just be kind of boring. But I like the fact that he is red, and the fact that he is red and that he comes with a lot of red pieces, a lot of recolors and stuff, is always really, really, really freaking cool. Now, I'm not going to take this guy apart right away, however, I will be using his parts eventually, so yeah. Get prepared for that. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I know my reviews have been kind of spastic lately. It's just because I've been really tired and super energetic every time I've done that, so not used to doing reviews. Anyways, stay tuned next time because I will be reviewing the Elite First Order Pilot or whatever. I'll be reviewing that one, and then you might get a little bit of a break for reviews because I don't have Chewbacca or Rey yet. But I will eventually get them, and their reviews will be fantastic. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Renzo Mox, and goodbye.